everyone, welcome back. Well, today we're reviewing the new cigar from Black Label Trading Company. This is the 2019 Morphine, and this is the short Robusto, 4.5 by 50. Little stick of dynamite. There's a little pigtail cap. At the cap, and there is your density. I just want back. Very dark cigar, very short, and very, well, it looks fat because it's so short, but it is just a 50, 4.5 by 50. Now, speaking of the cigar, it uses this Mexican San Andreas Maduro wrapper, Nicaraguan Habano binder, and Nicaraguan filler, and of course made at the Fabrica Oveja Negra factory in Esteli. It actually comes in 3 sizes. In addition to the short Robusto 4.5 by 50, it's a Corona Gorda, which is box pressed, and 5.5 by 40 6, and Lancero, which I will be reviewing later to see how it compares to this short Robusto, is 7 by 38. Averaging around $10 to $11 and change. Let's see, the Lancero is suggested retail price of $11.50. This Robusto is $10.50. So this is the 6th consecutive year. Did I mention that? Of the Morphine. And I always wondered, I had to look up, do a little research, but that butterfly looking deal, evidently a Morphine is a type of moth. Who knew? James Brown, I guess. You know, I've gotten to where I really look forward to James Brown's releases. They've really been interesting and, for the most part, very good. So let's see how the old Morphine is for 2019. Oh wait, on the lean-in, the chalkboard 5 1/6, 6th year in a row. The 2019 Morphine. I checked the sticker on my cellophane sleeve, and has a date of 6/24, so that's how long these have been sitting, since June 24th. So we're in good shape as far as letting them rest for a month. Now I'm just going to take off just a wee little bit, just beyond the spiral of the pigtail. And that's all it took. That much from that. There's the little pigtail. Now we'll have to remove this also. Well, it actually will slide right off. It's so ready. Whoopsie. Morphine. Okay, look at that. That's just like a piece of, I mean, that's chocolate black almost, isn't it? The draw was perfect. Let's do it. Well, your first flavors are sort of a citrusy cedar. Bear with me because it's hard to tell because of what's coming at the end. A little brown sugar, a little cinnamon, a little cream in the mix. Quite a bit of nutmeg and an avalanche of espresso. It's not black coffee, it's espresso. The espresso is 60 to 70% of what you're going to taste. It's so much. And an unsweetened dark chocolate to go along with it. Black pepper at about 8.5 initially. I expected to go down, but the first couple puffs is 8.5. It's just very, 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 very black peppery. I actually like that start. I'm not sure. I've had a couple. So I have an idea, but I'm not sure where we're going. So let's just see what happens by the first third. Well, here we are at the first third. Doesn't take long to get there. And the cigar has really settled down. It really settles down much before the first third, but it's at this point where we're going to stop and assess it. The cedary, a little bit citrus, but mostly just a sweet cedar, brown sugar, cinnamon. You can really get it through now. The bottom line is the espresso has toned down. There is much more definable front end flavors than espresso and dark chocolate. There is still plenty of nutmeg, an unsweetened dark chocolate, and would I even call it espresso now? It started out so powerful. Now I might just call it a stout black coffee, but it's very good. It's very, I would call it a cigar really pretty much full bodied out of the gate. It's a very powerful feeling cigar, tasting cigar. The finish, oddly enough, now the finish. Let's go back. It's basically straight cream with a lot of lingering black pepper. Now I mentioned cream on the front end at the outset. I don't really have it now on the front end. I did at the outset, but not now. Now it is on the finish, so it's still around. This is an impressive little dark powerhouse cigar. For the first third, it's a 93, easily 93. Um, and we'll get to compare this to the Lancero later on. But that's the first third, and it's very short, 4.5 inches. So I'll be back with the second third here very shortly. Well, made it to through the second third if I can get it out. Now here in this section, you do have a little bit of citrus, mostly cedar, a lot of cinnamon, and mixing with the nutmeg very well. Cinnamon and nutmeg mixing very well. Brown sugar, unsweetened dark chocolate, and plenty of the stout, or what we call it a full-bodied black coffee. Still full-bodied. That's not going to change. Finish now is cream and nutmeg, and plenty of lingering black pepper. Cigar really hasn't changed enough to change the score, so the second third is still 93. This is a good cigar, albeit fast. What are we at now? 39 minutes at second third. So it's going to be quick. So let's see how the final third shakes out. Well, we are down to the end, so let's wrap it up. In the final third, it pretty much went back close to the way the cigar initially started before the first scoring. So it got quite dark. The sweetness is there, but it's a little bit decreased, and the dark chocolate and black coffee are way up. Still full bodied. That's not ever going to change. It's very full bodied, actually. And the finish is unchanged. This is a good cigar. For the final third, I would lower score to 92 because of the elevated dark notes. But James did a good job with this. And we do have the Lancero coming up to compare this to. So that gives you an overall score of 92.67. Pretty good. So that'll do it. The 2019 version of the Morphine in the short Robusto, 92.67.